The United States military, together with the wonderful Israeli partners, continues to totally demolish the enemy far ahead of schedule. The Navy is gone. 24 ships in 3 days. That's a lot of ships. Their anti-aircraft weapons are gone, so they have no air force, they have no air defense.
So we never give up, we never surrender, and we continue to resist as long as it takes. We continue to defend ourselves, and we are defending our territory, our people, and our dignity.
Why would the United States need boots on the ground to fight Iran when it already has the most powerful navy in the world? Why send Marines into danger when aircraft carriers can strike from hundreds of miles away? The answer lies in one of the most dangerous places on Earth, the Strait of Hormuz. For weeks, U.S. forces have been striking Iranian coastal targets. Missiles, drones, airstrikes. But here's the problem no one talks about. That's not enough. Because Iran isn't fighting a traditional war. They're fighting a coastal denial war. And in these waters, big ships become vulnerable. The Strait of Hormuz is only about 39 kilometers wide at its narrowest point. That's it. A tiny bottleneck, yet nearly 20% of the world's oil supply passes through here every single day. Now imagine this: massive oil tankers moving slowly, with mountains, islands, and hidden launch sites just kilometers away. This isn't open ocean anymore. This is a perfect ambush zone. Instead of building a navy like the US, Iran built something smarter, a system designed to deny access. Military experts call it anti-access area denial, A2/AD, and naval mines blocking ships, fast attack boats swarming targets, hidden coastal missile launchers, surveillance drones tracking movement. You don't defeat the US Navy head-on. You make the environment too dangerous to enter. US aircraft carriers are incredibly powerful, floating air bases, carrying dozens of fighter jets. But here's the issue: they cannot safely operate in shallow, narrow waters and in tight spaces like the Persian Gulf. Reaction time drops to seconds. A missile launch from the coast, a swarm of fast boats. Even small threats become deadly. So what does the US do? It brings in a different kind of ship. Not just for fighting, but for taking control. Ships like USS America, Wasp-class amphibious assault ships, San Antonio-class transport docks, These aren't just ships. They're floating invasion platforms. Unlike carriers, these ships are built for coastal warfare. They carry F-35B jets for precision strikes, MV-22 Osprey for rapid deployment, attack helicopters like the AH-1Z Viper. But most importantly, they carry Marines. Because here's the truth: airstrikes can destroy targets, but they cannot control territory. They cannot capture missile sites. They cannot secure coastlines. They cannot stop hidden launchers. Only soldiers can do that. A single Marine Expeditionary Unit brings over 2,000 troops. Their mission, not just to fight, but to take control of the battlefield. They land by air or directly from the sea. At the back of these ships is something unique, a flooded chamber called the well deck. From it emerge landing craft air cushion. Hovercraft, not boats. They glide on air. These hovercraft can travel over water, sand, mud, even ice. They move fast, over 40 knots. They carry heavy armor, even tanks, and most importantly, they can land almost anywhere. Traditional landing craft, limited, hovercraft. Nearly any coastline. That means the enemy never knows where you'll arrive. Once deployed, Marines storm the coast. They capture islands, destroy radar systems, eliminate missile launchers. This does one critical thing. It blinds the enemy. After securing ground, they push further. They deploy their own systems, anti-ship missiles, air defense units. Now everything changes. The control flips. Before shipping can resume, before mines can be cleared, the coastline must be secured. Otherwise, every ship becomes a target. This step isn't optional, it's essential. Even with all its power, air power has limits. It cannot walk into cities. It cannot hold ground. It cannot protect civilians directly. Air power wins battles. Ground forces win wars. This is modern warfare. Airstrikes, naval power, ground control, all working together. One system, one objective, total control. But even these massive ships are not invincible. A simple drone, cheap, small, can still be a threat. That's why layered defense exists. Missile systems, close-range guns, constant protection, always active. So why does the US need amphibious ships? Because war is not just about destruction, it's about control. And in a place like the Strait of Hormuz, control is everything. Aircraft carriers dominate the skies. But amphibious warships turn that dominance into real control on the ground. And without that, no matter how powerful your military is, you cannot win.